Greetings, family. We are hoping that you are doing fine. And so, guys, every time that something good happens in an African country or some African countries is doing great, we celebrate them. And today we are in Ethiopia, and Ethiopia is constructing the largest airport in Africa, and it has started. So the East African country of Ethiopia has committed to building the largest airport in Africa before the year 2030, and according to the Prime Minister, the construction has already begun. And in addition to that, Ethiopian Airlines, which is the biggest airline in Africa, will be buying and has already ordered 124 new aircrafts as part of the expansion project. Okay, let's talk about the airport first. So, Ethiopia began the construction of Africa's largest airport, capable of handling between 100 and 130 million passengers annually. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed announced, addressing the lower house of the parliament, the House of Representatives. The new airport will be linked to existing airport and infrastructure through a rail transport, and Ethiopian Airlines, already Africa's existing largest operator, is further expanding its fleet with 124 new aircraft, solidifying its position as the key aviation hub on the continent. The airline is also expanding its maintenance and overhaul operations, creating more jobs and enhancing its operations. The development comes as Ethiopian Airlines has been recognized as the best overall in Africa at the 2025 Apex Passenger Choice Awards. The airline was awarded for its outstanding performance in various categories, including cabin service, entertainment and beverage, seat comfort, and Wi-Fi. Wow, that is amazing. That is a a big deal for Ethiopia and for the President Abiy Ahmed. We are always wishing for president like that. And every time you see a country that is trying to join the BRICS, when others are running to the west, this one is joining the BRICS because they know what they get there. Then they are also coming closer to the Ibrahim Traore and all that. They are going in the right direction. So kudos to Ethiopia and Ibrahim Traore for this.
And one thing about Ethiopian Airlines, it's the most affordable, by far the most affordable African airline. And whatever they are describing about that airline, I know for sure you don't like it when I say this, but Ethiopian Airline is my favorite, the best of them all. And given an option to choose between other airlines, I will always choose Ethiopian Airlines. And it's kudos to them, because at some point I remember people were just complaining about the service, about the treatment, and from the, what do you call them?
But I think they improved.
From the cabin crew. At
They
some
are
point,
snobs.
at some point, they were very much racist towards other Africans. I've also experienced that at some point. I think around 2016 and so on. And people used to complain a lot. And after that, we saw a huge change. And that's the best thing to see. When people are complaining, you change for the better. You give, the best service delivery. You give the best affordable rates. And if Ethiopian Airlines will continue going up the ladder, because of just listening to the people and improving on everything that they have to offer to Africans. And I've just seen their Airbus. I think it has already arrived.
Yeah.
A huge one. So the planes are getting in, and you can see a lot of changes. When you hear that they are going to be connecting that, it's only in your Qatars, your Dubais, what's this other one? Etihad. Those kind of big airports that you see yourself entering into a train to get into another plane. Because in Africa, the biggest I think is Tambo in South Africa. And still,
Only is still big, but this will be the biggest, holding able to hold between 100 and 130 million passengers per year. Imagine when you go to Bole and you see a lot of people. But one thing for sure is, and that's why Ethiopia is growing. It's the third biggest economy in Africa right now, or third or second. I think third. Third or fourth. I'm not very sure, and I need to update my Google. So these guys have employed so many. When you go to Bole International Airport, you find a lot of people with the uniform, the ground staff,
everywhere, and
crew.
it's Ethiopians.
It's Ethiopian
Oh my
Airlines.
goodness.
So kudos to Abiy Ahmed, kudos to the CEO of Ethiopian Airlines. This is huge. Buying 124 new aircraft, new. And you know, I've never seen another airline in Africa with Wi-Fi in the cabin.
And new, beautiful seats and interior. Hey, I can say a lot about it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But maybe I usually like to support my country's Kenya Airways, because we can speak Swahili with the cabin
No,
crew.
those ones need to improve. There's a lot of improvements that needs to be done.
No, I like the cabin crew are okay. I mean, when you are in the airplane and flying with KQ, it's good. But when you are buying the ticket, it's expensive. And the ground stuff, it's not so
Rwanda
good.
Air also needs to learn from Ethiopia. If they want to go further and further, they need to learn a lot from Ethiopia. And I think Ethiopia does deserve a port.
But Ethiopian needs to learn from KQ on food.
No,
The cuisine.
No. Ethiopian is the best. Brothers and sisters, please fly Ethiopian. This is a free advertisement for my favorite airline. Please fly Ethiopian. And I think they do deserve a port right now, because that country is just growing. And that's the unfortunate part with what happened to Africa, because just by the fact that your country was cut off from the ocean, now you are less privy to a lot of things. You know, Ethiopia deserves a port right now. And I think Somali...
You can tell that Somalia.
Yeah.
But guys, let us know what you
Yeah.
think. If you have flown Ethiopian Airlines,
Tell
what
us
is
your
your
experience.
If you have flown Kenya
I doubt
Airlines,
they
what
have.
is your experience? I love their food. Serious, I love their food, and I love speaking Swahili in
But
the
you're always
cabin.
complaining.
No, I don't complain. Don't complain. So guys, if you'd like to support us, we have Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, just for $5, $10, 20, 30, 50. We appreciate. Also, we are still selling the Sahel hats. They are good for the coming summer and for this winter and for the rainy
Forever.
season, because it's coated with, you know it, come on. It's just $50 for you, our subscribers and viewers. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't. We see you in our next video as we celebrate Africa.
Bye.